A 13-year-old boy who spent more than 12 hours trapped in a pitch-black sewer pipe is safe at home tonight. And tonight, Jesse Hernandez is talking to KCAL 9 about his scary ordeal.
Sanitation workers used high-tech equipment and good old-fashioned detective work to rescue the teen. KCAL 9's Tom Waite live in Huntington Park now with the incredible story. Tom?
Yeah, Juan and Elsa, I mean, any of us can hardly imagine how scary this whole situation was. When we talked to this teen tonight, he was surprisingly resilient. He does seem like he's in a bit of shock, as anyone would be. Just glad he's home tonight.
I was thinking, like, I'm gonna die, like, I was never gonna see my parents again.
Those were the thoughts passing through Jesse Hernandez's head during his 13 hours trapped inside a pitch-black sewer pipe with raw sewage flowing on and around him. This is the camera rescuers used to locate him. The ordeal began on this abandoned building.
I was playing and I didn't see that it was a little piece of wood, and I stepped on it and I just fell down, and the current took me.
Jesse was with his family Sunday at a picnic in Griffith Park when he and his cousins crossed Zoo Drive and hopped a fence. He ended up on the roof of this decommissioned sanitation building. His cousin said he started jumping on a piece of plywood. That plywood snapped and Jesse plunged through the shaft underneath it, down into the sewer system. The untreated sewage water hit him immediately.
It just took me.
And how far do you think you went?
I went pretty far.
Could you breathe, or?
Yeah, I was breathing.
And were you kind of swimming? Were you being carried by the current?
I was being carried by the current.
Jesse was finally able to stop himself.
I stopped myself because the tunnel started getting smaller, so I just stood up fast. And there was this big circle thing, and I just went up. Like, I just stood up there for the last 13 hours.
During that time, were you screaming for help, or what were you doing?
Yeah, it's like when I heard noises, I was screaming and whistling loud.
For Jesse's family, 13 hours was like an eternity.
It feels like more like 20 hours. Just waiting, no answers, and you know, the more you wait, the more you think other stuff.
Incredibly, Jesse thought to put handprints on the sewer walls to help rescuers track him. You can actually see the streaks on the left of your screen. Sanitation workers would find him about 3/4 of a mile from where he fell in. The first thing he asked rescuers was to call his family. What was the first thing that you thought?
I said, help, pick me up.
Was it just, it must have been intense.
Yeah.
Jesse has some bumps and bruises, but doctors checked him out and sent him home. And Jesse actually had a cell phone with him when he fell down into the sewer system, but it wasn't working. There was no signal. He says he took it out to try and use it as a flashlight, but it fell down into the sewage.